Welcome back to ETBU Extra on the ETBU Sportsnet. Mike Newcomb along with Jason Souls live from CC's Pizza in Marshall, or if you join us in the audience each week from noon to 1, you can go through the buffet line, but you got to leave $5. That includes the drink as well. We invite you to come and be a part of the audience as we have ETBU Extra each week from CC's in Marshall, Texas. Now time to bring in Dustin Howard, the head basketball coach of East Texas Baptist University Lady Tigers. They've been in Ornelas gym working for their upcoming 2014-2015 season. And Dustin, this is going into your third year, but at one time you were our assistant basketball coach. How did all that work out for you to come back to be the head basketball coach of the Lady Tigers?
Well, I got to go back home to my former high school and be around family and get some head coaching experience at the high school level. Had some success, had some kids that really bought in and worked hard. Had the pleasure of winning a state championship, and when the job came open again, I made a phone call to see if I could come talk about the job, and the rest is history.
I'll never forget, after you left ETBU, I was in Pineville, Louisiana to do an ETBU football game, and I heard my name mentioned, and I look over there, and there you're sitting, and then it dawned on me, oh yes, he's coaching high school in the area. That's why Dustin Howard is at an ETBU football game. Well, glad to have you courtside once again. What excites you about the upcoming season for the Lady Tigers?
Well, we were very young last year in a rebuilding time. First season we had some success and lost 8 seniors from that team and another starter that transferred. And, we replaced those players with a lot of freshmen, and some of those freshmen have grown up now. We have a couple returners that we're really excited about, a couple transfers that we're really excited about. We think we're a very well-rounded team, and the excitement about this year is being able to bounce back and see if we can improve on last season and just see the program built.
I want to talk about some of your returners. April Leonard's coming back. You averaged at 8.5 per game last year, 79 assists on the year. Amanda Rucker from Grand Saline right here in East Texas, averaged 11.6 points per game last year, 7.7 rebounds per game. These are the type of players that you'd like to have coming back, correct?
Yes, definitely. Start with April Leonard. My wife showed me a picture one time on Instagram, and it said if you're a basketball coach and you have a supportive wife, a patient wife, a loyal dog, and a great point guard, then you have a happy life. And I sent that to April, and it's really good to have someone you can trust with the basketball, with as much experience. She can shoot the basketball, she can score it. She's a great defender, and it's really nice and a luxury to have a point guard like that. And you can't say enough about Amanda Rucker. She's a 4-year starter, 4-year player, and players like her, she's the smartest basketball player I've ever been around and ever had the pleasure to coach. And it's players like her that, you have a chance to win a championship when you have as much experience that we're going to have on the court this year. And we think that players like those two are going to help our team have a special season.
Now, Amanda doesn't really look like a fierce competitor, but she'll sneak up on you when she gets in the game.
I would like to see you tell that to her face. That
I don't want to. I don't tell her I said that today, because she'll stop me in the hallway at Marshall Hall.
We always joke with her that Amanda led the league last year in video replays to see if she was being too physical, and she'll tell you right quick she was convicted of no crime in any of those. But she led our team in rebounding last year. And at the 3 guard had to play kind of a little bit of post for us last year. That she has a chance to be in the top 5 in rebounding in her career this year, and that's just a testament to how hard she plays. And Amanda Rucker really plays the game right.
Yeah, and talk about it, 9 wins last year, 7 of those came in conference. One of the big deficiencies was the rebounding, and part of that having to play because of injuries, having to play some undersized players there. Talk a little bit about the front line and what you have up front, because that should be a little bit of a new look and a little bit more size for us this year.
Yeah, it is a new look, and that was a big concern. Half of defense is getting the rebound to in the possession, and like I say, Amanda Rucker led us in rebounds last year, and she played a guard spot for us. But we have a senior transfer in Amber Carver that played Division I basketball and is 6'6", and she's really going to help us on the rebounding end. She's been working hard, coming off a knee injury to get right. Freshman Taylor Alexander, 6'1", long, athletic, should really help us. Delia Hopkins, junior college transfer from Cisco Junior College, that she's coming off an injury as well and a year off of basketball. But, we really expect her to help. And, we have Lauren Godfrey that hopefully be eligible at semester that really is going to help us at the front line. And We have some guards that really see the importance of rebounding now, and we really feel like we've got that end of the floor shored up, and we're going to continue to work to make sure that defensive rebounding.
All right, 10 games away from opening day against Millsaps at ETBU Ornelas Gymnasium, but you have had a chance to kind of preview what you guys already have, and I think we'll have another opportunity. Talk a little bit about the scrimmage last week.
Yeah, well, we went down to Louisiana State University at Alexandria in central Louisiana and got to have a joint practice with those guys and play a little bit against someone else to see what we got. And, you know, we scored the basketball very well. That was one of the pluses that came from it. We shared the basketball from a lot of angles. It was really five players on the court at all times that were sharing the basketball, and that's one thing that we've really focused on in the preseason. We got the ball inside and played inside out, and we controlled the boards, and we came out on top in that, and we feel like there was a lot to build on from that, a lot of reasons to be excited.
Now, do you have a scrimmage on the schedule for this Saturday as well?
Yeah, we have a scrimmage on the schedule this Saturday as well, our second scrimmage at home at 1 o'clock, and we just hope to improve on the things from the first one to the second one that we've been working on. And you know, we got 10 days, you said? 10 days to be ready to open this thing up, and we've got 3 games in 5 days once we open this thing up, so we got to be ready to go.
As you look at the American Southwest Conference this year, what is your read on the conference as you look at it going into the season?
We have a very tough conference. You know, last year was kind of, you know, the top 3 or 4 teams were kind of on a little a tier, and then the rest of us were about the same. You know, we finished 10th in the conference last year, 11th in the conference last year out of 12 teams, and we were 1 game away from getting as far as 5th or 6th with tiebreakers. So there's a lot of competition in our conference, and some teams have some people returning. Some teams had coaching changes, and a few of the teams at the top lost some key players. So I feel like it's going to be a battle to see who can, you know, get up the conference ladder this year. We were picked 10th. I don't have to tell you that we don't like that. And, you know, we're not very excited about that, but, you know, it's good for locker room talk to make sure that we're prepared for the season. But I really don't think it was going to take us being picked 10th to be prepared for this season. We're ready to show people what we've been building.
It'd be nice in the season that you're saying, like Gomer Powell, surprise, surprise, surprise. You picked up 10th, but we're going to the conference championship game.
Well, my new assistant coach, Marzetta Shepard, reminds me that in 2007 when we won the East Division, we were picked 4th out of 7 that year. So it can happen.
Now, you mentioned Marzetta Shepard. She's your new assistant this year, but you coached her when she was here when you was an assistant, correct?
That is correct. Marzetta got to ETBU the same time I got to ETBU, and she was a key in what we did and what we achieved in the time that I was here as an assistant. She was our starting point guard, defensive player of the year a couple times. She's the ETBU career steals leader, and as well as the ASC single game steals record holder. And she still has a fire for defense, and that's something that we missed last year is a team focus on the fire for defense. And she promised me when I hired her that she would make sure that we never lost our fire for defense, and that's going to help us go a long way.
We're visiting with Coach Dustin Howard, the head ladies Tigers basketball coach at East Texas Baptist. Coach Howard, thank you for your time today.
Appreciate it.
For coming out to CC's Pizza here in Marshall and ETBU Extra. Coming up next, we're going to visit with Michael Prather, the assistant basketball coach for Tiger basketball under Burt West. Tigers also have a scrimmage up this weekend and get ready for that season opener at Ornelas the same day the Lady Tigers open up as well against Millsaps. Back with more ETBU Extra live from CC's in Marshall in just a moment.
Our problems can cause